It's a gorgeous Sunday afternoon, and so I'm trying to get some things done outside before the cold weather sets in, because that is apparently coming tonight. So I just made sure that the water was like emptied from the camper as much as possible. It shouldn't stay cold long enough for me to need to like fully winterize the camper, because it's only going to be really early in the mornings that it's going to be below freezing, and only for a very short period of time. So hopefully, but I have a lead on a car, which I'm really excited about, and hopefully I'll get to go see that this week. Get into that. But today I am working on testing out my paint colors. So I went to Lowe's yesterday and got 3 samples of paint, and I think it should be enough. So I've got this one color that is called Silver Fox. It's one of the ones from the palette that I showed everybody a couple weeks ago. It's Valspar. And then I've got a nebulous white and a summer gray, which the summer gray is almost white, as you can see here, and then this is the nebulous white. And so what I'm going to do is I've taken one of the cabinets out of the camper, and I'm going to just paint a couple of swatches on here to see what they look like, and we're going to let them dry, and then we're going to pick. So wish me luck. And yes, I know I need to prime and stuff if I'm really going to be painting this, but I'm just trying to get an idea of what colors I want in the camper and how much of them. So here we go. So we're gonna let that dry. In the meantime, I'm gonna go get some more of the cabinets off the doors in the camper and start sanding, because that's gonna be a big old job. Getting these cabinets off proved to be extremely difficult because the people who did them completely painted over them. So it took me a little while just to get 3 cabinets off. So I got started sanding. Once I sanded, I then cleaned all of the cabinets and got started with my primer. The roller I got wouldn't work really well with the primer, so I applied that with a paintbrush. Once I got done with 3 coats of primer to cover all that red paint, I set in with the Silver Fox to do some of the edges and the recesses of the cabinets. The flat faces will be done in the nebulous white, and we'll see how that turns out. So this week we got some bad news with the camper. I had a RV repair person come out to look at the leak in my black tank, and while they found no leak, they filled it up with water, they ran water through everything, we drained everything. They found no leak, but they did find that the subfloor of my bathroom is rotted, which means things are complicated. I am going to have to get her down to Florida a little sooner than I planned, and we're redoing the bathroom a lot sooner than planned. So I'm going to have to pull out the entire bathroom in order to figure out what is causing the subfloor to rot, and also to repair the subfloor. And they also let me know that I'm going to need a new water heater, which isn't as immediate of a need. I plan on being at campgrounds for now, not boondocking, so I'll have access to hot water showers. And I can get a hot water heater, an electric hot water heater online that'll power 1 sink on Amazon for less than $100, which is a good interim to spending the $1,000+ to fully replace my hot water heater. But we've really been working hard on these 3 cabinets that I can get off. The RV repair people were helpful in helping me figure out the best way to go about getting the rest of the cabinets off, since they have all been painted over and have been really difficult to remove. So that will help things go a little further, but I wanted to test out my colors on just these 3 cabinets that I could get off, and here's how they turned out. So I just put the finishing touches on the cabinets, pardon the crazy hair, but I am just absolutely in love with how these turned out. The silver fox and the nebulous white is just gorgeous together. And I found these adorable knobs at Hobby Lobby for half off. They were some of the Primo knobs, so I got them for a really good price. I think they were like $1 each, which is great. I'm just waiting on them to get a few more in so that I can finish the rest of the cabinets. But yeah, I'm so happy with how these turned out. Was it my best painting job? Absolutely not. But is it good enough? You bet. So here's what I've learned this week. Tape up your cabinets before you paint them, especially if you're doing two-tone cabinets. Check the subfloor of your bathroom before you buy it, before you buy a camper. And last but definitely not least, here's your gratuitous nature moment. We'll see you back next week, same time, same place, hopefully with a car update and some more finished cabinets. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date.